Good morning, everybody. Mike here with Alderman Chevy GMC, Vermont's favorite car dealership. Today we're looking at a 2025 Chevy Equinox LT in a nice radiant red color. Now if we come up close to the front here, you will be able to tell it is kind of dirty. It's been sitting outside, so it is collecting that dirt. But if you take a step back, that dirt kind of just disappears against that radiant red color there. Kind of disappears off the windshield too. If we take a look up front here, you do have your daytime running lights right here, as well as LED protection headlights and a nice fog light down below here. Take a step back real quick, you will notice that you do have the classic Chevy emblem of the bow tie on the front fascia of the vehicle here. If we come around to the side here, we do have our Continentals on this nice black rim here. If you take a look, there are cameras on the side, both of the mirrors there. I'll show you what that feature does here in just a few moments. You do have keyless entry on both front doors of the vehicle, meaning as long as you have the key fob on you, you will be able to push the button to lock and unlock the vehicle and open it up. You'll notice that you do have several different buttons here, a bigger screen, and all this different kind of stuff. We'll go over that in just a few moments though. But first, we're going to take a look here in the back seat. You do have a nice leather seats back here. Nice armrest here, as well as a cup holder for your back passengers. Now, I'm about 5'11", and I have more than enough room to kind of spread out and would be able to have an enjoyable ride back here. You do have kangaroo pouches on both of the seats here, as well as two US port C chargers there, and your HVAC vents, as well as a little cubby hole right down there. Now if we take a look on the driver's door here, you have your regular lock and unlock options right there, as well as your power mirror options and your window controls. Right down here is your trunk release button, and you do have your 8-way power seats right here as well. Now if we take a look in the front here, you'll notice that things are a little bit different than the other Equinoxes that you've seen before. So including the nice big infotainment center here. Right over here real quick before we get into controls, you have your parking brake, your all-wheel drive, your auto hold, your auto start and stop as well. Now if we look at the clusters here on the steering wheel, you notice that you have clusters on each side. You have your cruise control options right here, your low option right here for when you're shifting, and then you have your gap assist right here, your gap adjustment right there. So I'll show you right there, and you can kind of set the distancing that you want to be between the car in front of you and your vehicle. On the right hand side, you have your music options here, your voice commands. You do have a heated leather wrap steering wheel in here, which is a nice feature to have during the winter time. Now this button right here is going to change what you see on the driver information center there. Nice thing about this is that you can get your Google Maps right here, so that way it's not taking up the whole screen over here on your information or your infotainment center, excuse me. You're not also having to look off in a different direction to look at your maps. You can just simply kind of glance down to make sure that you're going in the right way. So that's a nice feature that a lot of customers do appreciate on this vehicle. Now if we head over to the infotainment center here, you have a couple different options here. You have your vehicle settings, you have a Google Assistant, Play Store, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay. You do have camera options. Now this is what I was getting into with those cameras on the mirrors there that I was telling you about. That functions right here. So with those cameras, it's allowing you to see your front wheels right there. So while you're trying to parallel park or park close to a curb, you're going to be able to see right there where exactly your tires are, and then that's going to show you the back wheels as well. So that's what those cameras are for. But this option right here, you do have a 360. This is showing you the front, the back, more closer up front, more in the back, kind of help you with your parking and stuff like that. It's a nice feature to have. You can change your climate settings up here on the infotainment center as well. And you have a mobile Wi-Fi hotspot, which will allow you to connect up to 7 different devices on the vehicle here. You have your audio, your maps, and your phone. If you take a look here, you do have your dual climate controls for both the passenger and the drivers, as well as heated seat options here. You have a nice little cubby spot right here, a USB and a port C charger right there. Another feature that drivers do like about this specific model is that you do have a wireless charger here. Charge your phone, and that way you're not getting it all tangled up in some cords there. You have your nice cup holder and some nice storage space, and then you have your center console. That you have this removable tray in there. Kind of put your change in there, and then you have quite a deep space in there, as you can see. Now you will notice on this vehicle that you don't have a gas cap there. A lot of people do like this feature because they aren't having the gas cap swinging down and scraping the beautiful paint. You have 2 ways to be able to open the trunk back here. You simply double click the button on your key fob. It's gonna let me. There we go. And that'll open right up. Or there's a spot right under the Chevy bow tie that you can also click to. Now you do have quite a bit of storage space in here, but let's say you need to move a bigger object. You have 60/40 splitting seats here in the back. So all you have to do, make sure the headrest is down, but you're just gonna simply push on this button right here, and then you'll be able to knock that right down. So you can kind of put another large object in the back seat without losing that seating here in the back as well. When we take a look under here, you do have some storage space, and then you have a spare tire underneath there. And then to close the trunk, all you do is simply hit the button right here, and that's gonna go right down. If you have any more questions about this vehicle, or you'd like to take it for a test drive, give me a call, 802-776-5000, and ask for Mike Lamphere, or stop on down to 65 Windcrest Drive right here in Rutland, Vermont, right off of Route 7 South.